I got over 20 kills on Ezreal today. And the game that you're about to watch is going to be some of the most ridiculous, high-skilled Ezreal gameplay you've ever seen. So brace yourself, sit back, and enjoy. This is going to be the build that I use with Ezreal. Let me explain to you how I decide what to build, because it's actually more complicated than you think. So first things first, I rush a Mana Mune. After that, I get a Sheen. This is every game. Like every game I do this, almost every game, 99%. Then we get Glutinous Greaves. I do want to say, if you're against full AD as an Ezreal, go for this build. It's basically a free win, just full armor items, and then, you know, for some other damage items. But we're talking about normal build right now, which is this. So we go for Trinity Force second, and after Trinity Force, so Muramana Trinity Force, it becomes situational. Most games you're gonna go Mortal Reminder because it has anti-heal, it's just always gonna be good. And then fourth item is gonna be Riftmaker. This is most games, I would say like 70% of the games. However, are you against an enemy that has no armor at all? So none of them have any boots, armor boots or any armor. That's when you throw in the Essence Reaver after Trinity Force. So you're gonna go Muramana, Trinity Force, Essence Reaver. It's disgusting how much damage your first ability and your ultimate are gonna do with the Essence Reaver. It is truly remarkable how much damage Ezreal does with this item if they have no armor. So another situational item is Blade of the Rune King. If the enemies have a lot of magic resist, you're gonna skip Riftmaker and go for Blade of the Rune King instead. It's just gonna do more damage against tanks. Some other situational items are Maw of Mauritius and a potential Serpent Fang. If they have a ton of shielding, you can get Serpent Fang, third, fourth, fifth item. Guardian Angel is generally my last item. So like I'll go 2 items and then plus Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel is just always great. For the enchantment, Stasis is almost always the best thing. QSS also playable. And that's how you build Ezreal. For the runes, I go Conqueror. You can go for Empowerment, which is this one. I don't like it, however. I much prefer Conqueror. It's just much better against the front line to have Conqueror. You're going to stack it up and you're going to do a ton of damage. You go Brutal because Ezreal's first ability applies Brutal. So it's going to be very strong early game. And even late game, you're going to utilize this. Giant Slayer, of course. Legend Bloodline. And then Bone Plating. Here you go for Perseverance if they have a ton of CC. For the spells, you go for Flash and Exhaust. You can also go Barrier. I prefer Exhaust because if an enemy dives you, you can exhaust them and kill them. Cleanse is also good because if the enemies have a lot of CC, you can just cleanse it away. So that's it about the build. Let's now jump into the gameplay. As you can see, legendary rank, of course, because that's what we do. Let me make the screen correct and let's get into the gameplay. So, who was my support here? Oh, it was Lux, this amazing Lux, dude. Oh my god, this game. Oh, this is, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Just watch. Let's just say I got over 20 games this game. Now I'm wondering, you know, did I win? Did I not win? How is this gonna look? By the way, it's extremely warm, hence me not wearing anything. It is unbelievably warm right now and I just can't function and make this video if I'm wearing. Like I was wearing a tank top, but it's so warm. I wore like 2 tank tops today and due to the sweat, I had to take them off. So I'm just not wearing anything on top right now. Also, I heard your concerns. The audio was too loud. I should have fixed it now. It's actually a little too low, the audio now. Let me turn it up ever so slightly. But yeah, the game audio should be good now compared to my audio. It may even be a little bit too low. You know, new overlay. It looks like my old overlay, but it's a bit revamped. I really hope you guys enjoy the new way the videos look. Also, as you have noticed, I'm uploading a lot of YouTube shorts on my channel now. It's actually working really well. It's so silly how many views these YouTube shorts get. Like they take no effort to make whatsoever. Like whatsoever. But like some of them have like 60k views right now and they're on their way to get like 100k plus. And then I'll make like a video that I put so much effort in, hours upon hours of working, and then they'll get like, you know, like 10k views or something, which is great. Like I'm not complaining, but it's just crazy to me how low effort often beats high effort if we're talking about a game like Wild Rift. Because not only that, let me actually give you guys a bit of insight. When I make a super high effort video, like, you know, mastering Fiora, for example, that's a brilliant example. That video has how many views now? Like 8,000 views or something. So it's really not a lot. And then a video like a patch notes video is gonna have more views. The patch notes video took me 20 minutes to make. The Fiora video took me 20 hours to make. You're not gonna believe me, but it actually took me that long. And of course I enjoy playing Fiora, so it's not quite 20 hours of work, obviously. But it's just such a trap to be in as a YouTuber, right? Like, put yourself in my shoes. You have this YouTube channel in front of you, and you just know, if we're just looking at performance, so how many views something gets, you know that putting a lot of effort editing a video and all of the good stuff is just simply not gonna be worth it. Like, the only way you could ever get a ton of views if you have like a highly edited video, like Strider, for example, if some of you guys may know him. Making a video like that takes you 10 plus hours or a lot of money, and you get like 50k views, but it's not gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be worth it. You'll make like some money with it, but it's just not gonna be worth it. Or you just make a low effort tier list video or like patch preview video, and that video easily gets over 10k views, and you get better sponsors and everything, but that video just takes zero effort. What are you gonna do? You know? The answer is obvious. You're gonna do the low effort stuff. I don't do the low effort stuff only. I also try to give you guys these good videos as well, like this one. I played a lot of Ezreal to get this good at him, to be able to provide you guys with this quality gameplay. Also, for the people that don't know, I have a second YouTube channel, HellsDevil Plus, where I upload live Wild Rift gameplays. You can see me play the game live. You know, a lot of you guys already watched that channel, but for the people that don't, it's the top link in the description. Check it out. I'm sure you're gonna love it. I'm also gonna, as I said, I was gonna test out like another channel to upload the most brain dead content ever to see if it's that easy to go viral on YouTube. Talking about that, you know, some people think that I had it easy with going viral on YouTube and whatnot. The answer is actually not. Look at that, by the way. That was beautiful. I used my ultimate. I timed it exactly with the Ornn knockup so that I would be useful even though I was knocked up. It's like a small detail. But talking about going viral on YouTube, funny thing, I actually did have it easy. Let's actually talk about this, because I started on Twitch. Within a month, I became a Twitch partner, which is something some people work for their entire lives and don't get it, which is pretty crazy. Let me tell you how I actually did it, because a lot of people think being a content creator, you have to be lucky and whatnot. It's not true. Well, okay, you have to be lucky, sure, but luck finds the right... How do I say this? Everyone is lucky. It's all about how to use the luck. So in Vainglory, which was the game I played before Wild Rift, I was really good. In fact, I was a pro player, like a proper pro. I was one of the best players in Europe, right? So naturally, people will have interest in watching my content. Look at that, by the way. Disgusting double kill. Naturally, people will have some interest in watching me. So I became really good at the game, and then I realized, okay, I should stream. I started streaming. I got like 100 viewers on my first stream, just because of how good I was at the game. So obviously, I became a Twitch partner and all of that. Then I started YouTube. With my existing small audience, I was able to get like, you know, at least 100 views on a video, like actually a couple hundred views. And then of course, when a video gets a couple hundred views, it's gonna get more traction with the algorithm. And then I was getting a couple thousand views. So within a month, I became a YouTube partner, and I was already doing good numbers. Not amazing, but good numbers. So then I was building experience. I was naturally pretty good at presenting and talking about random stuff. You know, it kind of separated me from other YouTubers. So then when Wild Rift came out, I knew I had to put in the work. The luck we're talking about is the fact that Wild Rift got released. It's all about who's gonna capitalize on this first. Because when a new game comes out, it's like a new market. A new emerging market. Imagine, like think about this. Imagine like AI right now. AI just came out. It's an emerging market. Everyone is looking into AI. So now there is immense opportunities in AI. Same goes for when Wild Rift came out, because there was no competition, right? Like there was no competition, but there's a lot of viewers, a lot of high demand, and the other word, I don't know what it is. There's no one giving what the people want. So then naturally, if you make a YouTube video, you're gonna have higher chances, right? Like you're gonna have better chances. So then I knew I had to reach the highest rank as fast as possible. I played 16 hours a day. I completely ignored my college. I was going to college back then. I pretty much completely ignored it. I knew like I'm gonna go all in. I don't care. Because if I don't, someone else will. right? Like if I don't, someone else will. And I went all in. I reached Challenger. I think I was the first YouTuber to reach Challenger. I tweeted it. I made a video about it. Riot retweeted it on the official Wild Rift page. And then my videos were getting like 200 views each on Wild Rift. And that video got 2,000 views in 24 hours. Fast forward to today, that video has 90,000 views. And all of my videos went viral. All of the old videos. They went from 200 views to 30k, 40k. I was gaining like 700 subscribers every day. Do you know how surreal that feeling was? Like almost no one is gonna have that feeling, you know? There's people that are getting thousands of subs a day, you know, that is gonna feel even more surreal. But, you know, when I was sitting behind my PC, sometimes I was just looking at the graph and I was like... So, in Vainglory, I reached 7,000 subscribers and then I was stagnating at that. And within a week, I went to 10k. And then another week, I went to 13k. And then I went to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 30. It just kept going up. Every day, so many subscribers. The feeling was just unreal. And I was just, at that point, I knew, like, I made it. And now I just want to make good content. You need one breakthrough. You just need one breakthrough in life. The unfortunate reality is, though, I was so successful with Wild Rift. Like, I was doing, you know, YouTube videos, sponsorships, commentating, and I was even working directly with Riot. I was super successful. Then, unfortunately, esports got cancelled, and I got set back massively. And that was another wise lesson I learned in my life. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. I don't care how successful that basket is. You are still gonna need another basket. Like, I really don't care how successful that one basket is. Unless it's like, unless the success is that big that it's just, you know, even if it fails, that it would be fine. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Always diversify your income, what you're doing in life, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know. I assure you, you don't know. Like, I was on top of the world, and then suddenly, everything collapsed. Everything. So then that year, I was not successful. Like, to say the least, I was demotivated, unsuccessful. What I started to do, I went to the gym. Like, I just went to the gym. That's when I was able to make my transformation, you know. Now we are pretty muscular and all of that. And that's when I co-founded Play vs Fitness. I diversified. See, now I'm not only on YouTube, I diversified. And meanwhile, I am doing some other stuff as well offline, which is completely unrelated to my YouTube. But like, now we're helping hundreds of people transform their bodies, right? If you're interested in that, by the way, there's going to be a link in the description to fill in a form. Just look in the description, look at Player vs Fitness, fill it in, plan a meeting with me, and I'll tell you exactly how we're going to transform your body. Like, we've done that for a year now, and we've had a lot of success with it. But yeah, my point is, there's like a lot of luck on the table, but you just have to find it. You have to abuse the luck. We all get lucky. You have to abuse it. Like, when COVID came out, that was also, for me, luck, because more people were at home. So like, I knew if I make YouTube videos now, there's gonna be more people watching. There's like so many types of luck you could get. For example, if you're traveling for your job, I don't know, make vlogs with it. You're lucky that you're traveling for free. You could make content, or like just whatever. You can get lucky with anything. It's just about how you utilize the luck. When you make that switch in your brain, you're gonna be a lot more successful in life than you would ever think. And now, you know, fast forward, I just bought my house, and within a week, I'm gonna get the keys. I'm gonna have my own house. And when I have my own house, I'm gonna work even harder and then try to find other lucks and try to become more successful. I don't measure success by money, by the way, which is why I'm not really talking about money much. I measure success by how much you enjoy life and how positive you're being to society. Like, are you making a positive impact to society? That's how I measure success. So helping other people, helping the people in need, that kind of stuff. If someone wants help and you help that person, in my eyes, my philosophy, that's success. Not like how much money you're making or anything like that. Or like having a good family. Unfortunately, you know, I haven't found a wifey yet. I've been dating a bit, but I haven't found the right one yet. And that's also one of my goals, because the most important thing in life is finding the right wife. As a man. As a woman, my philosophy, again, there's a lot of strong, independent people. My philosophy as a man, the most important thing you ever do in life, the most important decision you ever make, who your wife is. And as a woman, the husband, of course. Same story. But that's me. That's my opinion. You know, some people think the most important thing is just being successful in life, being happy, being in shape, being all of that. All of that is happy to me. But for me, I have a goal to build a legacy, to build a family, and just all of that stuff, you know. I can tell you, like, after making good money, money does make happy. You know, I'm not gonna tell you money doesn't make happy. But to me, money makes happy in a sense where if you don't stress about it anymore, it's just the stress. Like, I can't really compare it to anything because I have never stressed about money. I used to live very frugally as a kid because I had like a part-time job as a dishwasher. And then when I had a YouTube channel, I was making like 500 euros a month with it. And in the Netherlands, you know, as a student, that's okay. Like, I just didn't go out much. I didn't buy fancy stuff. You know, I just didn't do all of that. So the 500 euros a month were enough for me. I just had an expensive gym. I remember 50 euros a month. So 10% of my income went to the gym because I found it important. So like, live below your means if you can. Of course, you know, I can't speak for everyone because if you have a family and whatever, you can't quite live below your means if you don't make a lot of money. But like, that's why I'm saying, like, money may make, how do I say this correctly? Like, money takes away stress, but like, I never want to drive like a super expensive car or anything. Like, I can buy an expensive car, but I've never actually thought about like, let me buy a brand new Mercedes right now. No, not really. I don't find happiness in that. I was happy with my Golf too, until it crashed and nearly killed me. But besides that, you have to find happiness in those things. If you just crave monetary gain and happiness in that type of stuff, like, I want to make this much money, I want a massive house, I want to go on the best vacations ever, you are never gonna be happy. Even if you make $1 million, you're not gonna be happy because you're gonna keep craving for more and more and more and more, because there's always people richer than you, better than you, and all of that stuff. You're never gonna be satisfied. I assure you that. But if you're happy with what you've got, and you just, you know, you just gotta make enough money to not stress out anymore, be smart financially. So like, by the way, this is not financial advice, this is just me talking about life. You know, invest your money wisely, save enough money for emergencies, try to make as much money as possible, be smart. So like, for example, I don't feel ashamed to say this. This microphone is 500 euros. I didn't buy it new. I got it from Marktplaats, which in Dutch is a website like eBay, for example. You can buy secondhand things. This thing is like nearly brand new, and I bought it for 160 euros. So I saved myself 340 euros just by buying this thing that's 2 months old, because he gave me the invoice as well. He bought it 2 months ago. I don't know why he's selling it, but it's working perfectly. See, these ways, doing all of these things is gonna save you money, make you money, and all of that stuff. Just be smart, like, don't be stupid. And why are we talking about all of this? Like, we're watching an Ezreal gameplay, but being financially literate, I assure you, is the most important thing. It's more important than making a lot of money. Because if you can keep money, invest money, and just make more money with your money, the compound effect is gonna make you rich in the long term anyways. But if you make a lot of money and spend a lot of money, it doesn't matter if you make 100k a year. You're still gonna be poor. You're still gonna be poor because of poor decisions, right? Like, if you drive a brand new Porsche, it's gonna cost you a lot with insurance and all of that. It's gonna cost you a lot of money, right? Like, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. You have to calculate properly if you're able to drive that, if it's fiscally correct. I'm just saying this because so many people just have no idea what they're doing. Especially athletes, YouTubers, songwriters, people that make a lot of money in a big chunk and then inevitably they fall off. Because for me, for example, like, I was on top of my game when Wild Rift came out, but naturally it's gonna go down. The game is just not gonna be, oh my god, Nunu stole it. Naturally, you're just not always gonna be on your peak. Well, I mean, for me it was not my problem, it was the game, but everything that goes up is gonna go down eventually, right? You have to be ready for this. Like, you have to be ready for this. So live below your means. Don't think by yourself, okay, now I'm making this much, I can just go crazy on with my lifestyle. No, I mean that's just not how you should live. Now obviously you need to still live and enjoy your life, so don't save every single penny. Of course, take your girl out on a coffee, on a date night, you know, buy your parents presents, do that stuff, go on vacations, do it. Just calculate and be smart about it. I really don't understand how are we not teaching financial literacy at schools? Taxes, you know, how to manage your money and all that. I went to school and I never got taught any of that. Like, come on, are we serious? What kind of a school education system is that? Like, are they trying to keep us poor? What is this all about? Why are they teaching me biology about how a freaking plant grows? But why are they not teaching me how to actually plant the plant? So like I can plant it and make use of it. Why are they teaching me the biology stuff that like 99.9% of the people is not gonna use? Teach me functional stuff, right? Like, why are we not being functional at schools? I have never understood that, and I never will. I never will understand that. Why we're not learning functional stuff? Oh, I got him, right? Yeah, nice. It's just crazy to me. Like, why? Why are kids not learning that? I still don't really know how taxes work. I've been an independent worker for like 4 years now, and I still don't know like all of the stuff. I'm still learning stuff, which is so silly in my opinion. Hey, but at least I can do special math that I'm never gonna use in my life. Whatever. So in this game, let's actually talk a little bit about the game as well. 21 kills already, which is a lot of kills. Oh, by the way guys, if you're enjoying this video, click on the like button. It supports the channel a lot, especially the main channel, because this is the channel I got all my sponsorships with, which makes most of the money for me. I just bought a new house, so I have to spend a lot of money, so if you guys want to support the channel, support me, literally just click on the like button. You don't need to donate money or anything like that. Just click on the like button, put on a comment for the YouTube algorithm and all of that. More than enough. Yeah, that's all I'm asking. If you don't want to do it, of course, feel free to just lay on your ass. I almost never like videos as well. I only sometimes do it. I don't know, I'm just lazy as well. It does surprise me how many people actually click on the like button for my videos, and I'm very thankful for that, knowing how lazy I am, right? Legendary. I got 23 kills, by the way. Hello, what is this? 23 kills, dude. How much damage did I do? I'm gonna guess like 70,000 damage. Let's see how close I am. Ezreal's a disgusting ADC. He's really strong, but you just have to be very good at him. Oh my god, I got 52 points for this game because of all of those kills. If you get a lot of kills, you just get a ton of points, and you can really rank fast. Slux tried to add me. He played pretty well, but I don't know. I don't really want to add him. 66,500 damage. Alright guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, even though I was just talking about the most random stuff ever. And yeah, I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.